Just wanted to do a quick little rundown of my gear here. I'm going to be doing some videos here coming up, a couple local amp builders, and just wanted to go through my gear first. I want to start out with this 1962 Fender Pro amp, custom modified by Bill Stoltz. He took out the speed and intensity and put in a mid-range and a high gain boost. I believe it's two 6L6s, runs about 35 watts, I think is max is what we get out of it. Killer amp, love it, great tone. Sounds really good with the tellies. At the bottom of that, running a 212 cabinet. That was originally a K720 bass amp that a guy gave me at a garage sale. When I got it, the amp actually worked. We were recording in the studio for about 2 months, and I blew a bunch of stuff in it. I was running at full blast with the tube screamers. Killer tone. Took it down to my buddy Bill Stoltz. He did what he did with that and made another little amp out of that. I had another old K cabinet, 112, that he made an amp with that. We took this cabinet, made a 212 for the Fender amp, 2 Eminence 12A speakers in it. It's a half open back. We kind of cut the cloth out of the back. I'll show you the back of all the amps maybe next time. Over to the other amp is a 1985 Roland JC77. That's where I get all my chorus from. Good vibrato on there as well. All original speakers. That's sweet sounding little amp. Sometimes if I just do a small gig, I'll just take that and the V twin pedal, and that's my rig right there. The V twin pedal. Seen a lot of videos on YouTube, and a lot of guys don't like them. The distortion, I'm not a big fan of the distortion, but I don't use the distortion at all. I run it straight clean. There's a clean adjust on the bottom. You adjust that, and then on the top you have gain, bass, middle, treble, presence, and master volume. I dial that in, and I never touch it. It sits right there on top of the amp. And then all my distortion and overdrives come from my tube screamers and my Fulldrive. And I'll show you that real quick. Go down here, got the Fender tuner, the Ernie Ball Junior volume pedal, MXR Dyna comp into the Seymour Duncan boost pedal, TS10 tube screamer. Quick little story about that. I met Kirk Hammett Thanksgiving night, 1989, downtown Indianapolis. We talked about Vision Streetwear shoes and tube screamer pedals. He was telling me that was his new boost pedal. For his solos, I went the Monday after Thanksgiving and bought it in 1989 and had it ever since. I've been offered a lot of money for that pedal. I'll never sell it. Next to that's a TS9. I'm not sure what year that is. Probably the early 90s or so. There's nothing old or anything about that. It's just the two screamers have their own unique sound. Next to that is the full-tone Fulldrive 2. It's not the Mesa, just the Fulldrive 2. Great when I want to do the crunch. I go to that with a little bit of tube screamer in front of it, and that pedal screams. And then we just have the DD3. Simple little pedal rig. Oh, over in the corner you'll see I have another AB box. Sometimes I run 3 amps and a ditto pedal. And I run these 2 amps in stereo, and how I do that is underneath this JC77 is a hardwire CR7 chorus pedal. Doesn't even have a battery in it. I just true bypass it. And that's how I get the stereo out of those 2 amps. I got some other amps I'll show you. I just wanted to show you this one real quick. I'll be doing some videos here soon for Bobby Getchell Amps. That kid makes amazing amplifiers. I'm hoping to get one of those in my arsenal here soon. My dream rig is to get a Janus 112 cabinet with a 112 speaker from Weber, and then a head from Bobby Getchell. There's a lot of great builders here in Indiana, and I'm going to start making some videos for them to show everybody that Indiana is where it's at. There's a lot of top pro gear being built, handmade here in Indiana, and we just want everybody to know that it's out there, and we're going to get it out there. So those videos will be coming up soon. Keep in touch. I'll be posting this on YouTube. See you next time.